see you when I got time, even though I got nothing to do. Trust that.
The Western Conference NBA Playoffs, Round 1 continues. The Warriors have showed up hungry and determined to fight for what they believe is rightfully theirs. Will they be able to break the stalemate and come out on top against the Trail Blazers? Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
On the way is Game 3 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. This series all tied at 1 apiece. Tonight's winner, a chance to seize some momentum. Our game tonight featuring the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Portland Trail Blazers here at their home, Moda Center. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Wiggins and Green hold down the forward spots. Stephen Curry is out there with Moses Moody. And it's Jackson Davis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Trailblazers, Avdija is the 3 with Grant at the 4. Shaedon Sharpe out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Ayton in at the 5. You look at the Trailblazers, this is a team that's in great position to take control of this series.
Yeah, they've really positioned themselves very well in this first round. Fans will be urging them on tonight.
Now here's Curry, clock at 4. Pulls it in from the elbow. It's rebounded by Grant.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Avdija against Wiggins. Avdija passes to Grant. Simons, right side. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chauncey Billups, and no surprise, Steph Curry was the topic of conversation on how they'll defend Steph. Coach laughed, is there a way? I mean, this guy is not just a shooter. Steph's ball handling, his passing, it's what makes him an all-time great. It's always a pleasure to watch Steph Curry when we get another chance to tonight. Guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Portland making their last shot. Jackson Davis' screen. The 3 from Curry connects from downtown.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's 3 ball is falling. That's how good he is.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Ayton, a screen on Curry. There's Simons with a 3. Three-pointer Sharpe. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Simons against Curry. Launches it from deep. Curry with another miss.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Avdija against Wiggins. Simons outside. Shoots over Curry, and there's Simons. That one's good. On the assist by Avdija.
From the mid-range, Simons' quickness is a big advantage.
Outside Moody. Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside, Green puts up a deep 3. On target from range.
Knows his strengths well and plays within his game. Green will rarely force a bad shot.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
It's dance time in Portland. Here are your Blazer dancers.
Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. Simons passes to Avdia. Simons, a screen on Wiggins. Avdia from outside, nails it from beyond the arc.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Curry against Simons. Pass to Jackson Davis. Now here's Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he dunks it down. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
And here's Simons. Ayton, a screen on Curry. There's Simons with a 3. The rebound by Wiggins. The Warriors leading. Moody on the wing. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. Up top Curry. And it's all from three-point range.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Lets a floater go. And it's Simons missing. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. And there's Kuminga. That one's good on the assist by Curry.
Yeah, and the way Curry always finds the open man is impressive.
Curry against Simons. Shoots over Curry. Again, Simons missing.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Wiggins on the wing. Nice D from Avdia.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
And here's Simons outside. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. The Warriors lead by 3. Wiggins passes to Curry. From the top of the key, it's not going to go for him. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Warriors ahead, up 3. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
Scoot at the 1 with Simons at the 2. Jabari Walker is out there with Williams. And it's Kamare in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Henderson misses. The Warriors lead by 3. Podziemski into the lane. Boom! He jams it straight down.
What? Wait! Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Now here's Melton. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Pass to Kuminga. Outside, Green. Portland with a rebound. Here's Kamare. And here's Simons. He buries it from 3. Simons has got 7 points.
Yeah, and Simons takes a lot of threes because he's confident in how dangerous he can be from there.
outside Podziemski. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And some changes here for Portland. Jeremy Grant comes in for Walker, and Shaden Sharp subbed in for Kamara. The Warriors also with a sub. Diallo's checked in. The Trailblazers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Williams. Here's Sharp. Here's Henderson. Off the left rim and out.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look, just couldn't finish.
Now Podziemski. The 3, Diallo. Offensive rebound. Nice shot by Kuminga. Kuminga's gotten his second bucket on the night.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Now here's Grant. No points yet. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Melton misses. Blazers trail by 4. Pass to Henderson. Now here's Simons from behind the arc. Podziemski grabs the board. Melton on the wing. He's covered by Simons. And that one's good. Melton.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Portland has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
Here for Portland. Ayton, he's checked in for Williams, and Denny Avdia subbed in for Henderson. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Jackson Davis is checked in for Kuminga. Wiggins comes in for Diallo. Moody's checked in for Melton. And it's Curry in for Podziemski. It's Sharp on the wing. Simons against Curry. Grant outside. Takes the 3. Knocks down the triple.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the three-point.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Jackson Davis. Back to Moody. Wiggins outside. 6 to shoot. He shoots it. And Ayton pulls it down. Blazers trail by 3. Avdia passes to Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Well, if you're a fan of Jeremy Grant, that's what you love to see. Phenomenal throwdown.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Jackson Davis. Wiggins looking around. Fires the 3. Wiggins for the triple.
Yeah, from the perimeter, Wiggins can be very, very efficient. You just can't allow him to find those looks.
And here's Grant from outside the arc. The rebound by Moody.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to Looney. Now here's Curry. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Off target from outside.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Outside Sharp. Here's Avdia, hounded by Wiggins. Pass to Simons. 5 to shoot. Offline with a 3.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Here's Jackson Davis. On the wing, Curry. 4-3. Doesn't go that time. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Warriors on top, up by 4. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Guys, thanks. Andrew, this team has set the tone at the defensive end. What's working for you?
We just got after it. That's the main thing. We just trying to make them uncomfortable, test everything, and, we were converting on the other side.
It's all about the effort. Back to you.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Howdy, folks. Game 3 here at the half, and it is a substantial deficit for the Portland Trail Blazers.
I'm impressed they're still in this. They've done some good things tonight, but the three-point shooting is not one of them.
And that could bode well for them in the second half.
Checking out the circumstances for the Portland Trail Blazers. They were able to take a game on the road, capturing home court advantage. Shaq, how important is Game 3 for them?
Well, Game 3 is always huge. They took care of business on the road. Now they have to hit you guys with a big word. Now they have to capitalize on it.
Ooh. Well, it won't be easy, but I'm going to make a prediction, guys. You ready?
No, but go
Whoever
ahead.
wins this Game 3, they win the series.
That is bold, Kenny. I sort of like it. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round 1. Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. Inside, it's Green next to Jackson Davis. Moses Moody out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward position.
It developed himself into a threat to score. Simons has made major progress.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Back to Curry. There's the triple. Curry with another miss.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. 2-point game. Moody passes to Wiggins. Throws it up high. Throw it down on the lob.
A top passer at his position. Green really takes pleasure in feeding his guys and getting them going.
Hayden with it. No points so far. 6 on the shot clock. Avdia passes to Sharp. From outside, off the mark. The Warriors lead by 4. Pass to Curry. Outside, Green. Wiggins from long range. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Wiggins has got 6 points.
This demonstrates assertiveness. You know Wiggins is feeling it when he's rising and firing like this.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Simons passes to Ayton. Up top, Avdia. Outside Sharp. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Oh, love the intensity once they're hitting the boards.
Wiggins passes to Curry. And he's going for the lob. Stolen by Sharp. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Grant. Good work defensively by Jackson Davis.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Wiggins, no good. Blazers trail by 7. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Outside Sharp. Ayton, a screen on Wiggins. Three-pointer Sharp. Offensive board. Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Good cleanup there by Ayton, using his reach to get the rebound and finish the job.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
You know what to do. Show us your move. Great move.
Checked in for Avdia. Melton, he's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski comes in for Curry. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Melton outside. Back to Podziemski.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Melton.
2 minutes.
Green, a screen. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And so Grant will bring it up for Portland. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points.
The defense should know Williams won't ease off you. He'll take his motion into coverage.
Portland shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
At the line for your Trailblazers, Robert Williams. Taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
Well, for Williams, the most important thing is remaining healthy, because when he does that, he's an impactful player.
Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. That one misses. The Warriors lead by 5. Melton outside. Pass to Podziemski. Simons against Wiggins. And here's Jackson Davis. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Williams against Kuminga. Here's Simons. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Melton on the wing. Guarded by Sharp. Kept alive. Blazers trail by 7. Simons outside. Grant outside. Outside Sharp. Launches it. He drops it from range. Sharp's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
Now here's Podziemski. Left side Kuminga. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Simons outside. Takes a 3. The rebound by Wiggins. Outside Podziemski. The 3 ball. The shot won't fall. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Warriors on top, up 4. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. Scoot at the 1 with Simons at the 2. Williams is out there with Jabari Walker. And it's Kamari in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Podziemski's shot is good.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Henderson scanning the floor. The 3 is up. He can't get that one to fall.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
And that one's good.
Assisted by Gary.
Blazers trail by 9. Henderson outside. Pass to Kamari. Back to Henderson. Takes the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Henderson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. The Warriors lead by 6. Now here's Looney. Back to Podziemski. Kuminga down low. Good on Walker. It's scooped up. Looney through contact.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Out to Simons. Henderson with a screen on Melton. And here's Simons outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Good whistle there.
First team foul. Shooting for Golden State, Jonathan Kuminga at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Kuminga. And a new group getting ready for Portland. Aiden, he's checked in for Williams. Grant comes in for Walker. Diliavdias checked in for Kamara. And Shaden Sharp subbed in for Henderson. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Jackson Davis is checked in for Looney. Wiggins comes in for Payton. Moody's checked in for Melton. And it's Stephen Curry in for Podziemski. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Blazers trail by 9. Sharp with it, now guarded by Moody. Here's Avdia. Uses the glass on the layup.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
Outside Curry. Pass to Wiggins. From the arc. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
They grab their own miss. Simons. It's stolen by Kuminga. Curry from deep three-point land. And again, no good by Golden State.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. A switch here. Henderson's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Green's checked in for Kuminga. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He told his team, once you grab the rebound, run with the ball. Don't give them a single second to catch their breath. We control the pace of this game, not them. Guys, expect the pace to pick up.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Henderson. Over Curry. Shots good by Henderson.
Key points from Henderson. Stepping up. Scoop, young man, scoop.
Curry passes to Green. Now here's Wiggins. Defended by Avdia. Snatched up. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Wiggins passes to Curry. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Blazers trail by 7 to the paint. Here's Henderson. Second chance shot. And he can't bank that one in. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Outside, Green. Moody on the wing. Here's Wiggins. Over Avdia. Wiggins, no good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it. But you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Green. Back to Curry. Green with a screen on Henderson. Just 5 on the clock. That one's good from Green. And the assist from Curry. And the Warriors lead by 9.
What a nice read by Green. He's got a basketball IQ off the charts. An incredible understanding of the game.
Here's Wiggins. Tries again. And it's good on the lay-in.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. And this is a critical win for them. They grabbed the lead in the series after splitting the first 2 games.
Yeah, Game 3 feels like a Game 7 if the series is tied. It has a huge impact. They're in the driver's seat now, as long as they don't lose their focus.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much. Stephen, a big-time victory tonight. What aspect of this win pleases you the most?
It was a full team effort. Obviously, you look at the stat sheet, but the little things I'm talking about that we did to win the game tonight are huge, and that's when it's winning time, we showed up, and that means a lot.
It's got to feel good to see it come together. Thanks so much.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up from here, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA's Western Conference quarterfinals. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.